We are live. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to another stream. I know, it's mad. We are being quite consistent with these. And it's going to be exciting because we have got Tesla earnings tonight, which I'd like to stream, but I'm not sure if I will. So, yeah. I need to double check I'm actually live. Am I live? Yeah, I am live. I don't know how much of a delay there actually is, to be fair, on this stream. I'm not sure if there's a way of seeing or looking. Yeah, beyond. That has been crazy. Let's have a look. Let's take a little look. Yeah, so beyond is absolutely going crazy. I'm good, thanks, Sean. How are you? What is happening? Someone in the Discord has got Beyond. They're holding Beyond right now. Actually, let me message in the Discord to see if he's still there, still holding. Right, I'm gonna show you a position. Someone in the Discord's holding Beyond. I mean, don't get me wrong, very risky what he's doing. I would not advise it, but fair enough. He's doing well with it. I wouldn't even bother touching it. I mean, like, a short squeeze is happening right now. Let me show you guys. So, just load up Discord now. Yeah. So. Can you see? So this is Ibra. This is his position. Like, how mad is that? I think he took out initial investment. W's in the chat, guys. No, I actually never say that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't put full port your portfolio and Beyond. That is, yeah, but do not do that. But like that's the position in Beyond, which is insane. Timothy WW. I don't know exactly how short squeezes happen, but obviously they're shorting the stock, and I think they just get liquidated. I don't bother really looking into it because, yeah, there was a film on it with GameStop. With a short squeeze, suddenly the price obviously rises, so forces short sellers to buy shares to cover their positions, which pushes the price even higher. So they're forced to buy more shares, the short sellers. High short interest. Many traders have borrowed shares and sold them short, expecting the price to fall. Margin pressure. As the price rises, short sellers face losses and margin calls from brokers covering shorts. To limit losses, they buy shares to cover their short positions. Yeah, wow. I mean, this was heavily shorted Beyond. So I'm not exactly surprised, but then there's going to get to a point where it's I don't know, it will probably slow down. But yeah, I thought I'd cover that on the Discord. I mean, someone's obviously, I'm, by the way, whoever's new to the stream, I wouldn't advise doing this. I think he's free riding this now because he took his initial investment out. Oh, short haven't covered. We saw the 52-week high today. Some traders use 52-week high as an entry point. We are 500 mil volume before market open. We haven't. If a film gets yeah, so Beyond is absolutely pumping, to be honest. It's insane. Yeah. Yeah, the Discord is a paid. It was trying to limit scammers coming into the Discord, and also moderators are able to get paid for the hard work that they put in, because we need moderators in the chat, like especially when it starts growing like how it is. So we had to make it paid, but we tried to make it as affordable as possible. $4.99 a month, or you pay yearly and you get 2 months free. It's just there for like people that just want a community or people to talk to with their stocks. And yeah, so, but that, I didn't realize how big the position became, because literally a few days ago it was like, wow, a lot smaller. But if we do any more streams, we'll keep you updated to see if Ibra does carry on with it or what. But yeah, I ended up buying some grab shares, by the way, guys. I did buy some grab shares after the stream we spoke about yesterday. Picked up a few shares, yeah. Can't remember exactly. Was it 100? Yeah, I think Grab's gonna. It looks like it is gonna be. I reckon it could do something similar with SoFi, in the sense of like, it's just been trading sideways for a very, very long time, which is fine. Fundamentals seem to be getting stronger. Eventually, it will reflect, and to be fair, once they start putting up better numbers, which when they start becoming profitable, which they are, and they have a full year of being profitable, I think we'll see this higher possibly. So I'm just going to give this. I'm just going to use this chance of accumulating more shares. Really, I'm not keen on Netflix, to be fair. I think like the growth is. There might be. I've not looked properly into it, but like the growth was when it was starting out. That's where like now there's not a. It's hard to grow, I reckon, with that, and the way they can grow is obviously raising membership prices, which they can't really do at the moment because they've already done that recently. So, and they don't want to lose customers from raising their prices with Netflix. Obviously, they've introduced ads. They're going into the sports realm, getting sports channels, which could help get more members. But do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the growth there is like, I just feel like there's more solid companies out there that I'd rather buy. Whereas Fubo is in its early stages. It's a smaller company, miles smaller. Like what is the market cap on Fubo? I'm not saying it's the next Netflix, because it's not, but it's a 1.25 billion market cap. It's tiny. Netflix is, what is Netflix? I know it's huge. Is it 200 or 500? Let's go. I'm going to say 500. It's 500, yeah, 527 billion. Weird that I remembered that. Yeah, so 2.5k into 30k, insane. Yeah, it's just mad. That's the thing with these short squeezes. But it's risky. That's the UK. That's the average UK salary earned in one day, tax free. Yeah, I don't know if he did it in the ISA account or not. I'm not sure. Did he? Yeah, I don't know if it was in the ISA or not. Irin's had a massive drop. I mean, a lot of these kind of smaller companies are dropping. That's a lovely chart, isn't it? But yeah, Iron's been dropping. I have been buying AMD. I just haven't recently. No, I haven't bought. Well, I say recently. I have like. I can't remember actually. A few weeks ago, maybe. I just want to buy heavy again, but there just isn't. There just isn't that like opportunity like there was in April where you could buy heavy. Like I just can't. Damn, I bought it a couple days ago just for the shits and giggles, and now I'm up 10x. Didn't expect it at all. Fair play. Yeah, shorts. I think they're. I mean, Ibra saying there's not been a short squeeze yet, but I don't know. I can't. I would have thought there would have been some sort of short squeeze with this. Surely, it's gone up loads, but apparently it's not begun. But you've got to be careful with this sort of side of things because they said that with AMC and GameStop, and I was up loads, and they said it's only just started, and then like it crashes down. AMD. Well, AMD and SoFi are probably going to be my biggest positions, beating Palantir. I think that's just naturally going to happen, just because of like, there's a lot more growth involved with AMD and SoFi, as Palantir's had a bigger run up, and I put a lot more money into AMD and SoFi. So they're going to be my biggest positions. What do I think's going to be my biggest position? I think AMD and SoFi are going to be very similar, even when they both grow as they grow and appreciate and compound. I think they're both going to be quite similar size positions. I'm still like I'm eyeing up SoFi if it drops. If we do get a drop on earnings, and the fundamentals and the financials look good, I am going to be buying. I bought a little bit at 25. I wanted 20. I just don't. That can happen if a correction happens, but I think SoFi's earnings are going to be incredible. I think they're going to be great. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Hi Ben, sorry you probably have been asked this a lot, but what are your thoughts on that AI bubble burst chat? Like my portfolio, yours would get hit quite hard if an AI crash. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know there's a lot of talks with the whole AI bubble. It's nowhere or it's nothing compared to the dot-com bubble, if that's what you're asking, because the dot-com bubble, the companies weren't as good as they are now, and I mean they were trading at crazy valuations, whereas the valuations aren't. They're not trading that crazy when you compare it to the dot-com bubble. They're not trading crazy at all compared to the dot-com bubble. Like a lot of these companies are making insane amounts of money every quarter, beating expectations all the time. And like obviously this is the hard thing, no one knows exactly, but I mean AMD is where it's at because I mean the demand is there. like, do you know what I mean? The demand is there. They're getting contracts, so they're producing the chips. They're producing the GPUs that they need, that the companies are needing, like Chat OpenAI. Um, so they're just doing what they've been asked. Obviously, they're selling what people are demanding for it. But the question is OpenAI being too optimistic about AI and how far and what we need? That's the question, isn't it? Is like, so I don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously AI is here to stay. I'm not worried about like a company like AMD. I'm not worried about a company like Nvidia. But maybe like the Irons and like those type of companies, I think they'll do well. But like, I wouldn't feel as comfortable being in those. I know they're the data center plays, but they need AMD and they need Nvidia for the chips. Whereas, yeah, it's a hard situation to say and be in, but um, yeah. I've seen this ticker before. I haven't got. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know. Um, so yeah, Tesla's earnings, EPS 54 cents, revenue estimates 26.2 billion, 4% year on year. Obviously, that's not great growth, to be honest with you, especially at the valuation Tesla's trading at. But people were pricing in, obviously, FSD and the robots. That's what people were really paying for. Um, Polymarket shows 83% odds of Tesla beating estimates. What do you guys think? Do you think they're going to beat? Yeah, the Beyond Meat stuff stock is crazy. Intel, I don't have much of an opinion on it. Um, I was looking at someone's post, and I think it's quite true. And I think a lot of people are dismissing AMD when it comes to the chiplets. So AMD have been focused on chiplets for years. Lisa Su has been focusing on them, I think, since like 2014, and they're the leader in the space when it comes to chiplets. And the benefit of having chiplets is they're more flexible, and and the cost is lower. I put some notes down as well on that. So yeah, monolithic chips, is that how you say it? Well, so chiplets are 40% cheaper, and then the fact that you can replace a faulty tile, not the whole die, customize chips per use case, less capex. Yeah, we'll get to a point then, so where monolithic chips will be, it'll just it'll be so expensive to be going that way, whereas chiplets are a lot cheaper. Um, yeah, and they're just more flexible compared to monolithic, and I think that's where a lot of, I guess, people are not realizing or don't actually know, and it's something I'm trying to look more into and research more into and understand, because that's a huge benefit. And that could be a massive game changer for AMD, and it is becoming a game changer for AMD. People are starting to catch on to it a little. Hey Ben, what's your thoughts on quant stocks? I'm not sure. To be fair, I've not looked into it, so I don't want to comment. Morning from Barbados. Nice, Pete. That sounds unreal. I do hold Tesla, actually. If you watch my portfolio videos, obviously you'd see that I hold Tesla. I've held Tesla for a long time, just like I have with Palantir. So, yeah, no, I'm holding Tesla. I like the future of what it could be, so that's why I'm holding it. I haven't bought any shares or anything, but I'm holding my position. I don't have stop losses set on my stocks, no. How did you come up with SoFi? I don't know how to value fintech banking stocks. How did I come up with SoFi? I've got my price targets in the Patreon Discord. I'll quickly read out what I have. So in 2028, I think personally they can get an EPS of $1.18. Their revenues being 5.7 billion, and yeah. So if they can trade at a PE of 60 in 2028, that'll put them at a $71 stock roughly. I mean, I am looking forward to looking at the financials for SoFi because their member growth is just mad, and each of their segments are looking great. And the tech platform is meant to pick up a lot in 2026, apparently so. From Anthony Noto, that's what he said. Guys, a lot of people have made the mistake as well when they have wanted to get into the Discord. Is they've been signing up on my membership on YouTube. It's actually either the Patreon or WAP. It depends on which one you're wanting, because then it automates you a link and shows you a link, or you also get a message to help you join up. So I've noticed a lot of people have made that mistake. So if you have, just refund yourself and cancel the thing and then do that. Yeah, so their segments. Yeah, so their financial services are growing rapidly. Let's look at that. Look at the financial services, how they're growing. And I can't wait until they get the crypto coming into play. That's going to be exciting. So, lending revenue. Lending revenue is very strong. Obviously, that's their big part of their revenue. Technology is the thing that's lacking massively, and if their technology sector, if the technology side of things for SoFi, the tech platform actually does grow and accelerates, you could start having more of a tech multiple. Although SoFi is having more of a multiple than a normal bank massively, 56 PE. It's because they're growing like crazy. But could you start having a bit even higher PE if this tech platform actually rapidly accelerates? Probably yes. So, I mean, their lending is phenomenal, the growth, and the financial services is phenomenal. The growth is. It's their tech platform isn't. That is something that a lot of people are worried about. But then, like I say, Anthony Noto says in 2026, he is saying it's going to be a lot better. So, I mean, I do trust him as a CEO, to be honest with you, because look at the last earnings, the last few earnings. It's just been green, beat, but beat after beat after beat after beat. So you can kind of go off his word. He's got a proven track record. Grab and Fubo. I bought some Grab actually. I bought some yesterday. Bought 100 shares. I think Grab is just, I said previously in the stream, I just think it's in a situation where you can't compare it to SoFi because it's nothing like SoFi, but what I'm saying is like SoFi traded sideways for years, for a long time, 2022 to 2024, and that was a time to accumulate loads of shares. And I just think Grab is going to be in the same situation. It's been trading sideways for a while, especially here in this range, and you could say it's not had a proper breakout moment. If you're someone who's into your technicals, not that I'm hugely into it, but we could be crossing the MACD, which signals normally a good upside momentum, and we're going near to oversold nearly if it comes out of this area. So there could be a bit of a reversal coming our way with Grab if you're more of a trader, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a financial advisor, but the thing is as well, Grab is it's still in that scenario where if you look at their financials, they're just starting to make money. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're just about to flip profitable for a full year. They have in the last few quarters, but not for a full year yet. And when that happens, I think a lot of people will be taking more notice into Grab. And then as well, when you look at Grab, the estimates for their EPS, it's looking like it's going in a good direction, what analysts are saying, and I'm pretty sure they'll be underplaying it as well, but consensus 16 cents in 2027, so that's quite good to see. I think it'll be higher, whereas at the moment, obviously, they're in 2024 minus 1 cent, so it's just on the cusp. So yeah, I'm just using this time now to accumulate shares of Grab. Now I am eventually, because I didn't really buy much recently because I've been too focused on AMD and SoFi because it's just they're very exciting businesses. I'm not saying Grab isn't, but I think if I had to choose, I do prefer obviously AMD and SoFi when it comes to their businesses, but Grab also, it's a super app, isn't it, really? So yeah, no one's talking about it, no one cares about it because it's not doing anything, and they're the times where I like to buy because that's when you get the best opportunity, really. And by the way, I'm not telling anyone to buy this stock. Do your own research, because I could be completely wrong. Hello Larry, welcome to the stream. If anyone's new to the stream or come across the stream, please leave in the comments in the chat, because it'll be interesting to see if this is getting pushed out to like new faces, or are all of you subscribers currently. I was always wanting for Ben to go live for stock market analysis. What is this website you're using? It's Physical AI. I think I would never cancel Physical AI now. It's a subscription. You can get 15% off if you use my link in the description. And I think it's so worth the money because you can get all sorts of data, like estimates, all the financials of different sectors, the different segments, that they have. So like you can get the deliveries revenue, you can get the financial services revenue, you can get even revenue by the different countries from Grab, which is it's just incredible, really. And then you can go and analyze through there and see how they're growing. You can even look at how many delivery monthly transacting users, like it goes through all their different parts of their business, so you can really deep dive into it. And you can also go in and look up until 2027 and see what other what analysts are thinking, how they see it going in for their revenues up until 2027. It looks like they don't have it for Grab. I'll just go. I need to answer the door. I'll be back. Bear with me. Got to be back in a minute. Just got to get to the door. All right, I'm back. Hopefully, sorry about that. So the market is open now, and we are going down. What is going on? We're down, but it's saying we're up. It's obviously not properly refreshed. Let me refresh because that's kind of annoying me. Yeah, so it's a down day in the market, which is fine, completely fine. Oscar's had a really good run recently. Is anyone in Oscar? So some people watched me for a while. SoFi is next week, I think, the earnings. PayPal looks undervalued. Yeah, how's Beyond doing? We've got to check Beyond. Oh yeah, halted. Wow. So everything's going down. yeah, we got Tesla earnings later, which is going to be interesting. So things are taking a hit, which is actually fine. Amazon, I would like to buy. To be fair, not in my ISA, but in my invest account. Amazon's something I'd like to buy. I don't know what it's trading at now. I know it's a good price. It's come down today. I've been waiting for a bit of a correction for a while though. I've been still buying, like I have. Like my cash is going down and down and down, as you can see. But I have also got cash for the invest if I run out of cash here. Kitwave. It looks a small it's a tiny market cap, tiny company, 5% dividend yield. Do they not grow? Are they not? Are they not like a? When I say grow, like are they not growing rapidly? I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it because the revenues are pretty similar, or if they don't really grow. I mean, like they're growing steadily, but is it just like a smaller? I don't know what they do though. Wholesale business new. It's just not an exciting company for me to want to get into personally. Interesting though, Lewis. Thanks for putting that out. You don't need to put a large amount in Amazon. You can put as much as you want. You can nowadays you can get free fractional shares. So you can buy a pound's worth. But when you say